Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yes! So, I kind of want to take a little bit of an extended break from Duna. Not because, I'm stuck with any particular problem, but, basically we only have one little mission left with Duna. Oh my god, this thing is not wanting to do what I wanted to do. There we go. Perfect. We only have one little mission left, and it's going to be a particularly hard one. I'm going to try to do it within this week, and, maybe we'll do an overview of the launch of everything, and, basically what we got left. I don't really know, basically how I'm going to cover it, but I'm pretty sure I'll figure out a way of doing it. I do have to say that overall with Duna and everything else, it is looking amazing. So the one thing I think I'm going to focus on is building better bases, and we are going to start our work again in with Minmus as our kind of our control, if you want to call it that, because I have a few designs on bases that basically I haven't tried yet, and it's not that I want to try them, but I want to try to refine the base building a little bit more and try to get something that is, like, without a doubt, the best possible design for a base you can have. And I feel like I'm getting close to it, and I feel like I pretty much almost have the mastered base, but I don't know if there's drawbacks between each base, and I would really like to know what design is going to be the best, or at least be fairly good. So it's a constant drawback, because with certain things you want things to work certain ways and it doesn't, and then other times you want it to work different ways and you think something might work and it really doesn't, or it does, or what have you. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting close. It's like I have all the pieces, I'm just not 100% certain on how each piece falls. So that is kind of what I have come down to. So let's just bring this thing over here. Let's just get into orbit. Now this part is going to be basically a fuel storage. I kind of want this I kind of want the space station to be a little bit useful, like actually using it in a mission and actually using it to do things. I don't know as far, because a lot of my things I really don't use after they're built, and that's not because I'm like opposed to using it, but it's more of just like certain types of the functionality of things just doesn't work right, or what have you, and it always is kind of the same drawbacks, like something doesn't work, or the amount of parts is so overwhelming that bringing a 100-part ship into the same orbit as that station will cause a lot of problems, or just a multitude of things that it just drives me nuts sometimes with this game, because there's so many awesome things and then there's so many not so awesome things. So that is where I'm going to sit on that position. So anyways, guys, this thing is going to take us a little while to get to orbit, and I'm going to cut most of that out until we are at the moon. And we're back, guys. Yeah. So everything's looking pretty good. I am a little concerned. I did not equip it with enough RCS fuel for this mission. So this is going to be slightly interesting. That's all I can say. Now, I didn't fix my orbit because I wanted to see if I could pull off some trickery here, which is a possibility, but who knows? Let's see. Are we going to be getting too close to the moon to where we're going to crash into it or anything? No, everything's looking pretty good. So the one thing I kind of want to comment on, and I am not certain yet. Whoop, that did not go as planned. There we go. Set up the burn. 9 minutes? Sounds good. There we go. So the one thing I have been planning on, and I talked about, at least in some length, was the use of the sat map. Well, actually, I shouldn't even say use of, but I plan on mapping the solar system. That's kind of one of my things I just want to do, and I'm going to make the maps available for everyone, whoever needs them or what have you, and that will be very, very soon. Now, the one thing I was questioning, and I don't know, and you guys can let me know about this, I kind of feel the need to, or at least want to, incorporate some other mods into the game, and I want to try this only because I think it would be a little bit fun. I have not really done anything as far as mods are concerned, and a lot of people have questioned why I haven't and have given me a lot of poo about not using them or whatever, and basically have said, oh well, you can use the Kethane mod or this mod or that mod. And I was considering what I could do is use the Kethane mod alongside the satmap mob. Ooh, a satmap mod. And I don't know if the gameplay is unique to each user or whatever with like Kethane or what have you. I don't know much about it. I just know that you basically have to map the planet kind of the same way as you would map with the satmap mod and all that other good stuff. Now, I don't know if, like, I know the maps aren't unique to each person. They're all the same. But I don't know if, like, the Kethane is set up in some kind of way where it's unique. Because, I don't know, maybe I'll map, if that's possible, map the surface for Kethane and make those maps available for everyone else who is using that mod. Now, Kethane is one mod that I was pretty much kind of not really interested in a lot of ways, mostly because of the fact that it kind of debunked rovers before rovers were really implemented into the game, and I was kind of against them because I created rovers that did not need mods at least at that time. And a lot of people will comment on my videos, and I don't want to say anything bad about any of the people who comment on my videos, because you guys are amazing. But I'll get these certain comments on certain videos, especially the older ones, relating to the newer implementations of stuff in this game, and people are like, well, why don't you do this, or why didn't you do this, or why didn't you do this? And I'm like, well, because that didn't exist yet. And the one thing I think is like a little funny is it really just kind of show how long I've been playing, where it's just certain things I'll know when they came out in relation to my videos. But that's the one thing I think would be kind of fun, is to put Kethane in it, and then maybe I'll make a really massive ground base or something on Minmis, or someplace where it's kind of easy to build a land base, and we'll try something new with that, at least for the time being. Let's see, let's get this thing closer. There, it looks like we're really friggin' close now. Now it's just a matter of slowing down, since Yeah, we're freaking flying at this station right now. We're gonna destroy stuffs. Now, this thing doesn't have the best engines on it, which kind of sucks. I mean, I'm not going to say the best engines as if these engines suck, but it's definitely not enough engines. I usually have 4 on a launch like this, and I ended up basically going with whatever, because I've been using the basically the what is it, the sub-modules, or whatever you want to call it, the sub-assemblies, there we go. And because of that, I ended up grabbing this one, and I thought this was the perfect sub-assembly, and it's not. So let's see, let's get a little closer. I don't have the most RCS fuel, so I'm trying to make this as easy as I possibly can for myself, which we'll see how that goes. It probably won't be. I do have a little bit. I do have a little bit of RCS on the station, so if I end up screwing up, I can transfer some over, but I don't want to get all, you know, needy as far as the amount of fuel I will be grabbing. Let's see. Let's get closer. We have no chance of ever hitting the station, so I'm pretty much okay with this. There we go. That's looking amazing. This station looks awesome already. There we go. Bring this over. I'm gonna try not to use any RCS. This is gonna be really hard. These bigger modules like this usually end up causing a lot of problems. There we go. At least we slow down a little bit. So that is the main thing. I'm going to try flipping around the wrong way. Turn off the RCS, there we go. Yeah, one thing it wants to do is it keeps on constantly wanting to correct everything. So because of that, it causes a lot of problems. Alright, let's see. That is looking freaking beautiful. So I'm gonna turn off the SAS and just use the RCS. At least try to. That's probably not going to be the best option. But what we need to do is slowly start working our way underneath the station, which it looks like we're sort of doing right now, which is even better, because that basically means we don't have to do very much. Because with the maneuvering, it kind of helped out. There we go. Looking amazing. So let's see, if I just bump this up a little bit and then I time warp again, that will give things, knock things right into place. There we go. Just time warp a little bit more. Alright, it looks like we're pretty well lined up. Now, I don't want to use RCS. This is not going to be... We're down to about 100. Turn that off. And we'll try... let's see if this is going to work. I don't even know. This is tilting us up now, is it? Wow, this is going to take forever. But, yeah, so I really have been opposed to using mods. I will not use MechJeb. That is one mod I just refuse to use. But I'm thinking Keythane would be kind of a cool thing to use. Flight Engineer, I looked at briefly. Not that I actually installed it, but I saw what it was, and I wasn't really that interested. And yeah, so like if you guys know of any mods that are fairly decent as far as, you know, what they do and, you know, all that stuff, I won't be opposed to using them. Just let me know what mod it is that you want me to use, and you know, leave it down in the comments. Send me a message, whatever you want, and I'll consider it. There's a lot of mods out there. This will be a modded play. The gameplay that you see here will not be modded in any kind of way. I'm going to play a clean version and a non-clean version of KSP, as I like to call it, I guess. Ooh, that is not good. There we go. Okay. Well, that wasn't nice. So turn off the RCS. Turn this on. There we go. It looks like we bumped the station over a little bit, which wasn't a good thing. There we go. Just fix it. Oh my god, that does not look good. That really doesn't look good. So, whoa, there we go. Let's see, bump this over. There we go. Perfect. So I'm going to get this thing docked up, and I'll see you guys in a second. There we have it, guys. It looks like we're gonna get a docking, hopefully. I don't know what this thing is doing. There we go. We got a dock, and it's looking pretty freaking awesome. So there will be some stuff added here and here coming the next space station, well, Mun Space Station episode. But right now, this is basically the main and only real fuel tank that this thing is going to have. I don't have any other fuel tanks planned to be added on here, but this is kind of the design that I'm sticking with, and I kind of think it's a really good idea. But I mean, you guys can let me know in the comments, whatever. I'm pretty sure someone will be like, amazing! Well, someone else will be like, well, that station is not really that good looking, but okay. But I think it looks amazing. So anyways, guys, if you haven't checked out the featured person of the week, at the end of this video will be the featured person. Let me know about those mods or what have you, about the modded version of KSP that I plan on setting up soon. And if you guys have a craft that you want to submit to me, on the upper left-hand corner of this video at the end will be a link, so click on that and it will take you to the process of doing all those things. And yeah, if you like what you see here, subscribe. I don't know if I just said that, but yeah. So to all you new people, welcome, and I will see you next time. I'll put this in. Now let's see how much of a noob I am with docking right now, since you know, it's been a little while since I've actually played. So let's see, we just gotta line this up a little bit. That's not the way I intended on going. There we go. Looking amazing.